Alright, hey, I guess I'm gonna add another piece onto this video since, I don't know, my phone's screwed up. But anyway, you can see now the finishing pan here, got a pretty good boil. I just checked it, and we are good to go. There's the hydrometer. You can see that red line there is just above the sap, so that means that we are good to go. So we will get this turned off. We don't want to overcook it. If you overcook it, it'll crystallize in your container, and you end up having basically like granular sugar at the bottom of the jug. So yeah, if you ever see that in a container, that's what it is. Just overcooked a little bit. It's nothing harmful. But all right, so we're gonna just turn the burners off. Put our pail under here and start filling. Yeah. Hold on a second. You see how foamy it is. It gets real foamy when it's getting cooked. That's why you gotta watch out on the finishing pan here. If you're not paying attention and it foams up like that too much, it'll boil over, and if you don't have enough of it in the pan, it'll actually not have any liquid on the bottom of the pan, and that's how you burn a pan. But alright, so there's that. That off. Now we're gonna dump that right in here. It's gonna take two hands, so hold on. Alright, I just dumped that in there. You can see it went down quite a bit. It's slowly going down right now. Gonna put the cover back on it because we want to keep it as warm as possible for the bottling process so the bottles seal correctly. And I got the rest of it here coming off. Got the pan on an angle here so it drains out better. But this is what we're gonna keep doing until I can't get any more to go through that filter. So okay, I'm back. You can see here I got the pan all empty. Got this picked up onto the counter here so that we can start filling bottles, and if you look in there, there's still probably 2.5 gallons of syrup that I couldn't get to go through the filter. Some of that is because the filter sits down on the tank here. When the syrup gets, above that, it can't come out of there right away. Others is the filter just so fine that it doesn't take long for it to get plugged up with that sugar sand. So hopefully there's about 3 gallons in there at least that we can bottle. And I also had to start taking some off here. You can see how much that's foaming in there. It's usually a pretty good indication that that it's getting close to being done. So got that going. Now we're gonna start bottling. Got our jugs over here. Took some out of that big box. I don't know, just grabbed a couple handfuls of them. And then I got the caps here. So put this glove on. These containers are extremely hot when you start filling them. Since the syrup is 200 plus degrees. Sit down here on this little stool. See if I can do this. Alright. Open up this valve. Oops. That's what happens when you're trying to look at a camera. But that's basically all there is to it. I didn't feel that one very good, how foamy it is. I didn't hold the jug on a good enough angle because I was trying to hold my camera. But yeah, that's full. Got a little bit spilled on that. Normally that doesn't happen when you're doing two hands or not trying to hold something. But there's a cap. Simple, you just twist them on. It's like a milk jug cap. That syrup and stuff will get wiped off here in a minute. Get the cap on there good and tight.
Yeah, you know what we have?
And then we take the jug and we just put them on their side like that. And what that does is that's what actually seals it. With the caps here, have a little piece of foam, I guess it is, or whatever, to seal that. When it gets tipped on its side like that, when it cools, it gets sucked in, and that's what keeps it airtight. So once this stuff is sealed, it doesn't have to be refrigerated or anything. You're good for pretty much indefinitely. I mean, eventually it'll start crystallizing and breaking down just by sitting in the jug, but that's many, many years down the road. So anyway, yeah, that's your cap. And once you open this for the first time, then it does need to be refrigerated after the containers are open. But all right, I'm gonna fill some more of these and get back to you in a minute. All right, got it all jugged up here. Ended up getting 4 gallons out of that. So this is all the quarts that were filled up. So that batch was 4 gallons. Like I said, there's still some in that bucket to do. And there'll be a little bit left in that filter that I'll dump back out before I wash the filter out again and try running it all through again here in a few minutes. And I took about probably a gallon and a half off of there, so should have enough to try to do another batch. Should be able to get at least another 4 gallons today. But yeah, you can see they're all just sitting there on their sides and they're quite hot yet. Can't really keep your hand on there for too long. And we'll leave them on their side like that till they cool to assure that the seal's made properly, and then we'll label them on the bottom with a little number system so we know what year they were made and what time of the year they were made. And yeah, that's about it. That's just a little overview there of how the bottling goes. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. See, we're still boiling pretty good here. Going right up out the roof there. We got a cupola up there. Let all the steam out. So yeah, appreciate it. Everybody that's watching my videos, commenting and whatnot. Just glad that you guys are here. And like I said, anything specific you want to know or see, if I can do it, I will definitely try. And yeah, all right, you guys have a good day, and we will talk at you later. See ya.